Headlines most affecting Chilliwack this week: an anti-SOGI march and a counter-protest at Five Corners. John Allen is back in the political scene in Harrison. The Fall River cleanup is coming up this weekend, and the Abbotsford Canucks taking training camp on the road to Chilliwack. Peter Lang will have more in sports. Our guests this week include Sue Knott, the executive director for Chilliwack Hospice, as well as Barry Douglas, the vice president of the Chilliwack Chiefs. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. Back on September the 8th, the BC Teachers Federation President Clint Johnson penned and released an open letter to the Premier and others over concerns of anti-SOGI rallies that happened this past Wednesday, and in the Valley that included Chilliwack. Chilliwack Pride, along with the BC Federation of Labour and the BC Labour Against Transphobia Flying Squads, organized a counter-protest with very strict rules. Walk along, fly flags, and do not antagonize anyone. The Chilliwack Teachers Association released their statement denouncing this anti-SOGI protest, and the protest was at Five Corners. About 500 people showed up. John Allen has always been a lightning rod for Harrison politics, and in the September 16th by-election, he won. He returns to the village council with a narrow victory. He beat Teresa Omelas by only 10 votes. Now, in the past, Allen has served 3 two-year terms as mayor of Harrison. That was between 1978 and 1983, and was elected in a by-election for a third term. That was in 2003. He served a couple of terms as a village councillor. Allen has always had his concerns about the OCP, the Official Community Plan, and its impact on the growth of the village. Emergency evacuation's always been a hot-button issue as well. Allen is going to be replacing Councillor John Buckley. He resigned back in June and cited conflicts with Mayor Ed Wood. On September 14th, Chilliwack Mounties and I hit on the scene of a double homicide at a residence along Chilliwack Lake Road, a trailer park actually, near the On the Way store. The victims have now been identified: 58-year-old John Kavaloff and 67-year-old Valerie Smith of Chilliwack. 83-year-old Robert Freeman of Chilliwack has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. IHIT says this appears to be an isolated incident between neighbors. This has been a long concern for parents and their kids in public spaces. The province has received approval from the federal government to prohibit possession of illegal drugs at playgrounds and spray pools, wading pools, and skate parks. So starting this week, possession of illegal or illicit drugs within 15 meters of any play structure or a wading pool is strictly prohibited. BC had made this request to Health Canada for an amendment to decriminalize, or for the decriminalization policy, and to add these spaces to the existing exclusions of anything near a K-12 school or a licensed child care facility. The Federal Minister of Mental Health and Addictions and the Associate Minister of Health have approved BC's request.
Hey, Don,
Yeah.
are you going to Disco Saturday?
What is this, 1978?
No. The Hospice Dinner and Disco Gala. Only a paltry few tickets are still up.
Yes, the Chilliwack Hospice is amazing.
Yes.
Helping families with end-of-life care, all free services to those in need.
Yes, amazing. Amazing is the word. And this fundraiser makes all of it possible.
Okay, yeah, it's great cause. State-of-the-art food. Jason Lum is the host. I'm almost sold. Okay, what else?
Oh, Donnie.
Ah.
You're so hard to please.
Well, yeah.
But I do have a special bonus.
Who, what, when?
Celebrities.
Really? Who? And they are...
Me and you, baby.
Oh.
I got Saturday Night Fever. Let's all boogie.
Get your tickets.
Hey, Tazy,
Hey, Chris.
we made it,
I know, we're here at the Vineyard Community Center in downtown Chilliwack.
and we're getting ready for Ska-toberfest, which is happening on Friday, October the 13th.
That's right. We've got Whitey and Like Bears, and
You get a free beer upon entry from Flashback Brewery, one of our great sponsors. We have a lot of wonderful
we have
sponsors.
a lot of amazing sponsors for this event.
See you there on October the 13th.
To help create more housing, the province plans to speed up permitting and to help build more secondary suites for rent. To help homeowners navigate all this process, the province now has launched a new comprehensive guide entitled Home Sweet Home. Get it? The guide providing people with information to prepare, build, and manage a rental suite in British Columbia. This follows recent steps to make improvements with the BC Residential Tenancy Branch that includes timely dispute resolutions. In celebration of BC Rivers Day, Chilliwack Vedder River Cleanup Society is holding the annual Fall Cleanup. That's this Sunday, September the 24th. Registration will be at Thompson Regional Park on Chilliwack Lake Road. Now, most of this garbage is actually going further and further up the Chilliwack River Valley and found in more remote locations. So what that means is organizers need more experienced volunteers who do have the physical ability and the resources, like the vehicles, to access these areas. If you need more information, you can be finding that on Facebook. Well, you should be dancing, and cue the Bee Gees song. The 18th annual Chilliwack Hospice Society Gala Disco will be on Saturday night at the Say Community Center. DJ Adam Kruger will be spinning all the disco hits, and a great meal provided by Restaurant 62. So this disco-infused, high-profile fundraising dinner, auction, and dance event raises funds and support for the bereavement and palliative care support programs that Chilliwack Hospice has. The executive director, Sue Knott, sat down with chillTV to talk about this fundraiser. And after that interview, well, the Abbotsford Canucks are going to call Chilliwack home. Peter Lehn will have that in sports.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Charity Spotlight. I'm Sue Knott, and I'm your host. And today our guest is my board president of the Chilliwack Hospice Society, Mike Olson. So Mike, you've been on the board for several years now. What drew you to the Chilliwack Hospice Society?
Thank you, Sue. What drew me to the Hospice Society was the fact that the wide range of programs that we offer for people that are dealing with grief or that are going through the process where a loved one is in the process of their last stage of life. And what I found was that the programs that we offer gave a wide range of services that weren't readily available to people. And what drew me to it was the fact that it provided people the opportunity to essentially have the support where there was no support available.
That's right. And one of the greatest things about the Hospice Society is the fact that everything that we do is free.
Yes, absolutely.
So we do offer a number of different kinds of grief supports, and there's groups and one-to-ones and all the rest of it, but we have to make the money somewhere. So tell me, what's coming up? The event that's coming up is our annual Hospice Gala. It's our 18th annual Hospice Gala, and it is coming up on September 23rd. That's right. And it's going to be fun.
Yes, it is.
What are you going to wear?
What am I going to wear? I have yet to come up with what I'm going to wear, but it will be good.
Okay, well, it's a disco theme.
Yes.
For those of you who have not purchased your tickets yet, what is wrong with you? And for those of you who have purchased your tickets, it's a disco theme. And the great thing with disco is that you can be, you can go full out with the bell-bottom pants and all the crazy things that went on in the disco era, or you can just put on something glittery and sparkly, or just your best, Sunday duds, and come and enjoy the event. So tell me a little bit more about it.
The event is there's a dinner that will be provided with the event. Restaurant 62 is providing the catering.
Yes.
So it'll be an excellent meal. We're having dancing as well. It is the DJ will be there, and
his name's Adam Kruger.
I know, my
mind. Even better is not just dancing, but we have one of those wild light up dance floors where it has the little squares that flash on and off, and it's like being in a real disco. So yes, Adam Kruger's our DJ.
The other thing that we have that is starting up prior to the event is our silent auction, which will run to the end of the evening of the event on the 23rd.
Right.
And the silent auction opens up on the 17th of
yes, that's
September.
Sunday, I think. You know why we do that? because everybody's sitting around not doing anything on Sunday. So it's a perfect thing. Go check it out, and you'll be the first ones to see the auction.
But on top of the silent auction, we also have a live auction for the people that will be at the event, and
That's right.
That will provide another opportunity for some fabulous prizes.
Yeah.
And it gives the opportunity that if you lose out in the silent auction, you have the opportunity in the live auction as well.
That's right. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing things going on. We have a signature drink when you first arrive. Everybody's going to get a glass of champagne, and well, it's like a special champagne. And yeah, I mean, there's going to be tons of things going on all night. We will be selling 50/50 tickets there, where the 50/50 is already up and running, and you can buy your 50/50 tickets by going to our website. Yep. But I think last year, the person who won the 50/50 ended up winning $7,000 or something close to that. So what's the highlight of the evening for you?
The highlight of the evening will probably be what I wear. Actually, in all seriousness, it will probably be, I think that the dancing and the music afterwards will be the highlight of the evening.
Yeah, I think so too. We haven't done dancing for a while, so this is going to be a great opportunity for people to get up there and go crazy dancing. And you also have to make a speech. You know that, right?
Yes, I understand that. Actually, and let's cut to the chase. The best part of the evening will be my speech.
Well, as long as it's short. And with that, thank you for joining us for Charity Spotlight. I'm Sue Knott, and thank you very much, Mike Olson, my board president, for joining us as well. We'll see you next time.
Support Chilliwack Hospice Society and win. Buy your 50/50 tickets now for the 18th annual Chilliwack Hospice Society Gala Disco, September 23rd. Chances of winning are 1 in 17,000 if all tickets are sold. A single ticket is just $10, with 5 ticket packs for $30 and a 10-ticket pack for $50. Go to chilliwackhospice.rafflenexus.com to purchase your 50/50 tickets today, and we hope to see you at our Disco Gala, September 23rd. Let's have some fun!
This week in Chilliwack sports, the Abbotsford Canucks announced that their 2023 training camp will be held in Chilliwack beginning on Wednesday, October 4th and concluding on Saturday, October 7th. All 4 days of the training camp will be open to the public and will be held at the Chilliwack Coliseum, but you're going to need tickets. The camp will also feature the team's inaugural Abbotsford Canucks Minor Hockey Festival, which will take place on the Saturday, October 7th. Chilliwack Chiefs Vice President of Business Operations, Barry Douglas, is joining Dawn right now to discuss this free event. Over to you, Dawn.
This week continues with Barry Douglas, Vice President of the Chilliwack Chiefs, and a connection with a certain hockey club down the highway in a different league. How did you get the Abbotsford Canucks to come to Chilliwack for part of their training camp? Or is it the entire training camp? What's going on here now?
Well, first off, I'm sure you can see the smile on my face. We're really excited to be hosting the Abbotsford Canucks here at the Chilliwack Coliseum. There's been many discussions over the past year. And, it really all started when the AHL did have some practices here at the Coliseum last season. Both the Canucks and some other teams in previous years have skated on the ice. And I think they got a good feel for, what our staff and what our building is all about, and a comfort zone with how we treat players and how we deal with our ice and everything else. And had some more discussions with the Abbotsford Canucks. And fortunately, they agreed, and we agreed to have their camp here October 4th to 7th. And we couldn't be more thrilled to host the professional team here.
Now, I've had a few people already asking on social media, what are the costs for the tickets?
Well, great news is that there won't be any cost for the public. It's all free to come and watch, both during the day when they have their practices, as well as the huge scrimmage they're going to have on the Saturday, which will also feature a minor hockey festival for minor hockey kids throughout the Fraser Valley. That's a real plus as well. And it'll culminate with a Saturday evening Chilliwack Chiefs game against the Vernon Vipers at the Coliseum as well.
Do we know, or is it too early to tell? The Vancouver Canucks just had their prospects game in Penticton. Do we know how many of those players are going to be coming to Abbotsford, or is that still in a shakedown situation?
Sure, that's kind of a fluid situation, you can say.
Yeah.
The big club will host, all their players and training camps, and as that camp goes on, then players will be released or sent over to Abbotsford to take part in that camp. So my understanding is the camp numbers can increase throughout the week. It'll start with one number on the Wednesday and grow as we, continue to the scrimmage on the Saturday. But I can tell you as well, we've had lots of people reaching out in our area asking lots of questions and how they can come watch. And there's just so much buzz around our community in regards to this training camp.
The other thing too, maybe it's still in flux. But when it comes to the swag, the Chilliwack Chiefs have got that great store. Will the Abbey Canucks bring anything with them? Because I know a number of people want that jersey as well as a Chiefs jersey. Is that going to be available, or do we still not know yet?
Well, good question. So there'll be lots of more details coming out. I do understand that the Abbotsford Canucks have a pretty cool game plan in regards to their scrimmage on the Saturday at noon, and I'm sure they'll have some activations here. I know that they'll have some mascots. Finn, I believe, will be here as well. So it's going to be just a fantastic day for the entire family. And again, it's just celebrating hockey that day with the Minor Hockey Festival and then the Abbey Canucks camp and then the Chiefs game in the evening.
Now, we've already mentioned that the tickets are free, but do you still have to go online and get them beforehand, or how is this going to work?
Yeah, I think that information will be released in the coming days as we lead up towards the event. For the actual training camp practices, I don't believe there'll be tickets required for that. However, for the scrimmage, again, we'll wait to see when Abbotsford does release some more details on that, as they are taking the lead on this event.
And of course, you'll be behind the popcorn machine, as always.
Yeah, maybe a hot dog or two as well. I just can't wait to see those guys.
Yeah, it'll be a ton of fun. Barry Douglas, Vice President, Chilliwack Chiefs, the Abbotsford Canucks coming to town for training camp. Again, a big thanks for joining us. And if you want more information, follow the social media of both the Chilliwack Chiefs and the Abbotsford Canucks. Barry, again, big thanks.
Appreciate your support.
Anytime. And you're watching This Week.
Support Chilliwack Hospice Society and win. Buy your 50/50 tickets now for the 18th annual Chilliwack Hospice Society Gala Disco, September 23rd. Chances of winning are 1 in 17,000 if all tickets are sold. A single ticket is just $10 with 5 ticket packs for $30 and a 10 ticket pack for $50. Go to chilliwackhospice.rafflenexus.com to purchase your 50/50 tickets today, and we hope to see you at our Disco Gala, September 23rd. Let's have some fun.
The Chilliwack Chiefs home opener for the 2023-24 season is Saturday night at 6 p.m. The Chiefs will be taking on the Victoria Grizzlies. As well, it will be supporting Socktember. Fans are asked to bring pairs of new socks to donate to Chilliwack Community Services. The socks go towards helping keep people warm in our community as the winter months approach. Socks are one of the top requested items at shelters and society across the province. Pre-game, the beloved St. Mary's School Choir will be singing the anthem, and minor hockey players from across the Fraser Valley will join the players on the blue line. The Valley Huskers are coming off their bye week and host the Prince George Kodiak. It's a 2 p.m. start this Saturday at Exhibition Stadium. It's also Billet Family Appreciation Day. Thanks to the families that are involved with the Billets. The Kodiaks are coming off 2 consecutive losses to the Langley Rams. UFE women's soccer team continues to dominate after sweeping a pair of matches in Calgary. The women are now 4-1-2 so far this season, and the Cascades finally returned to the Fraser Valley for their home opener on September 22nd against the University of Saskatchewan Huskies. On the men's side, they continue to try and find the back of the net and are now 1-5-0 this season. The Cascades return home this weekend for a pair of matches against Lethbridge and McEwen on Friday and Sunday. All matches can be streamed live on Canada West TV. And now Carrie with the weather.
You should be dancing. Chilliwack Hospice Society is hosting our 18th annual Disco Gala presented by Silver Creek Travel on Saturday, September 23rd at the Say Community Center on Chilliwack River Road. Restaurant 62 will be catering a gourmet plated meal, and DJ Adam Kruger will be spinning all the disco hits you know and love for a disco dance after the live auction. Tickets are on sale now for $175, available online at Chilliwack Hospice Society. So get ready to boogie. We'll see you at the 18th annual Chilliwack Hospice Society Gala, September 23rd.
chillTV weekend weather. So, Carrie, will the first weekend of fall actually feel like fall?
Thanks, Dawn, but this isn't Carrie. She's away this week. Let's look at Friday. Oh, beautiful sunny weather. Highs at 23. Welcome fall. But dang it, Saturday it's raining. That's okay. Just head on down to the Chilliwack Hospice Disco Dance Gala and boogie the night away. Sunday, mixed sun and cloud, and for the rest of the week, you're gonna get wet. Back to you, Donald.
Thanks, Carrie, and thank you for watching. Now, if you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, you can always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. It's fall. I'm Don Lehn.